you know, I need to pay quite a lot to get my shit fixed. So you know.
One good thing. There's two good things here. That are good to remember. So they both kind of tie into the well, for us, the basically only romance option in the game, because they kind of scammed us on that one. But it's a pretty good fucking romance, not gonna lie. But she eventually gives you arguably the best rifle in the game.
Wait, who does?
Yeah, the romance option, Pan Am. You'll meet her at one point.
Ah, okay.
I think you see her in Afterlife once, before the heist, and then after the heist as well. That's when the real actual story really starts, because everything before the heist is basically like a prologue.
Oh, that's what I thought. Everything before the mercenary job.
Kind of, but it's really after the big heist when the real game really opens up.
Well, good to know.
But yeah, she'll give you a rifle. It's like a very heavy fucking dope ass anti-material sniper rifle, but basically kills everything in one hit. And if it doesn't, 2 hits will do. And it has it basically just pumps out a crap ton of damage. To be very honest, that's basically his main thing.
Well, that's
and
a good
during
thing.
another quest, basically when you meet her again for the first time, she'll be like, "Alright, I need your help with this one thing," and then you can refuse it. You're like, we've wasted enough time already. We need to go. After which you'll basically destroy the romance possibility and miss out on that portion of the quest. So I recommend always going along with whatever the fuck she suggests.
So what was your name again?
Pan Am.
Right, Pan Am. I'll remember that.
Yeah, you'll notice it, because she's one of the nomads. So once you really get into that storyline, you'll notice.
Oh, I've funnily enough already started the Nomad storyline.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was like, well, you know, I want to play on my own a little bit, but I don't want to like fuck over the recording or stream one.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no, sure, I'll play as the Nomad for a little bit. Until I found an exact same mission that I did as the Corpo. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's when eventually like the paths emerge together, basically.
Yep. So that's when I stopped, because I was like, well, I don't want to spoil myself.
Yeah.
Because I was literally I literally got, like, the same day, I literally got just done with that mission.
Yeah. But anyway, so in that part of the mission, the one that you can refuse, you can go to like a cave and you're tasked to do something there. If at any point after that mission you return to that cave, there'll be like a container. And in that container, for free, is the most expensive, fastest car in the game. You can just take it and it's yours.
Okay, then.
When I found this completely by accident and it blew my fucking mind.
Good to know, because that's actually what I want.
Yeah. There are a couple of other cars that you eventually get pop-ups like from your fix system about, hey, there's a car for sale if you want it. Most of them are expensive as shit, and because you basically get the best car for free anyway, I usually skip them. But there are like some really fucking dope-ass cars in the game. It's insane.
So, what I kind of want to do, like, because I'm the corporal businessman, I kind of want to just own them all.
Of course you do. If something's related to money in any way, you'll want it.
Yeah, but like that's also kind of the thing. Like, I need to find a way to make some good, big piles of cash.
Yeah, I've always kind of struggled with that in the Cyberpunk. I'm sure there's fucking spiffing Brit ass manners to do it, but
yeah, but that's kind of what I want to not do.
Yeah, the thing is, what I did is I just played the game kind of like from a normal perspective, the way I would have played the game for the first time, kind of in a roleplay kind of way. And I never really came across a decent money-making method doing that. I think the first time I really found a really good money-making method was kind of by accident, and it was basically a glitch. So I kind of ignored that one, because that's not how I really want to earn my money.
No, I got that. But no, when it gets to things like that, like I want to legitimately get it through missions.
Yeah.
Through side missions specifically or something. By the way, the trader actually, I need to do quite some preparation for him.
Yeah.
The trader apparently is not an easy character for me to actually do. So I want to know what I have to do for him?
No?
So his backstory is not just a simple trader. That's just the part that you get to see. However, before that, he was actually just a simple mercenary that was trying, well, a sellsword, trying to actually earn his money by doing jobs for the steward of White
Where the fuck is Uncle Paul? I don't know.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Uncle Paul?
Because I need to actually level him up in his trading skill. Otherwise, deals are just not going to give me enough.
Alright, yeah.
Who's that asshole? He looks so on me. Hey, ugly! Tell me where Paul is so I shoot your face off.
You're gonna shoot my face off? For some reason, I just don't see that happening.
Oh yeah, I need to actually figure out how to start the Golden Sickle questline again.
Is it by just walking in there and then just like talking?
I think it was, yeah.
I mean, that's what I did, so...
Hey, check out that guy! He looks like waterfall!
The quest can be started by talking with Mendel's penny pouches on the Golden Sickle trading post in Ark's marketplace, blah blah. Yeah, so you just walk in there basically. Hey, like, hi, I want a job. So the thing I need to figure out, this is why I'm kind of just rushing through all the quests. I'm doing the Rolata questline right now, alongside the main story, the questline, and then I'll probably do the Golden Sickle somewhere after I'm done with the Rolata as well. So I need to figure out like what the best and logical order would be, because I know that each of these quest lines, like every so often they give you a mission. It's like, yeah, come back in like a day or so, or 2 days or so. And I know they do that on purpose. Like I know for the main quest line that's done on purpose, so that you got some free time logically to go do you know, side quests and shit. Which is why you don't really have the ability to wait or whatever in the game. You kind of have to either sleep somewhere, which is a lot of a hassle. So most people don't do it. So they just kind of side quest their way around it, or well, mod the waiting function back in like I did. But I know that they gave you that time specifically so you've got a logical reason to go and do side quests, because you know a lot of roleplay people, once their character's like on the quest to save the world, there's no fucking logical way in hell they're gonna stop by a store and just say like, hi, if you want some flowers next I can help you. This doesn't make a lot of sense.
True.
Now you've got these breaks in the story, like you've got all the reason in the world to look around and do whatever. But I know the main questline has this, the Rolata questline has this, and I'm pretty sure the Golden Sickle also has these breaks in between. So I need to find a way that makes the most sense for how to do these in each order. Because right now my character is pretty loaded when it comes to money. Pretty powerful son of a bitch, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense for him to just walk into a random store and be like, hi, can I work here? That sounds like something you do like at the start of your journey as opposed to near the end of it.
Okay, look, there's a control station down the hall. I'm on it.
So I'm thinking maybe the Golden Sickle is something that I should start pretty early on in the actual playthrough. It's just like a means to get money.
True. I was always struggling with money.
Yeah, and they're all definitely different when it comes to money. But it's also still Skyrim, so the way I usually earn money is by, well, loot fucking everything that's not nailed down and sell it. And you can still make a pretty decent profit. And the second tip that I can give you is, if you've got more than a couple of thousand gold or whatever, or pennies as they're called in Enderall, just go to the bank and put them in your bank account. Like, fucking hell. The interest rate on that is amazing.
Yeah, I know. Or you can only get interest rate to max 5,000 or something?
No, you got an interest rate of 250 per day, which is the max. But there's also, because you can get like shares to companies and stores and shit, and those add to your income as well, and they're not capped, so you can get even above 250 per day.
Ah.
And 250 per day, it doesn't really sound like an awful lot, but if you've been like side questing for a while and then you come back, you'll notice that you've got 2,000 extra bucks in your bank account. And it just accumulates up over time. And obviously, once you've got your 250 pennies interest rate, you don't need to bother with putting money in the bank as well anymore. So all the money you earn is yours to keep at that point.
Nice.
So your income gets quite a heavy boost. At which point you can probably afford to buy all the skill books and whatever that you want. I don't really like the leveling system in Enderroll at all, like the way they force you to buy skill books. But it's the leveling system we have, so you kind of have to make most of it. I'm not a fan of it at all, but
Yeah, no, same.
I really just want the good old-fashioned Skyrim way. Even though I've also modded that one to the actual experience now, but no well. Because I always end up with the problem I'm having right now. It's like I'm level fucking 11. I've got 40 learning points, fucking 32 crafting points, and not a single actual penny to spend them with. And the rest of the game assumes that you've got like all of your skills leveled up properly. Because you're level 11, they're like, yeah, you should have plenty of skills now. I'm like, yeah, I don't, because I can't afford them. Which is pretty annoying. Another big annoyance is the all that arcane fever. Kinda not a fan of that either. Makes sense story-wise, but it makes any like magical playthrough quite difficult.
Yeah.
I know that it's basically there for like as a balancing factor, which is kind of why the entire thing is created the way it is. So it's meant to be like, you know, this is why also you get the breaks in the story. Like you're not, Enderroll's not a story built to be rushed, like all from start to finish in like a couple hours. You really have to take your time with it, like slowly earn up the money, slowly like explore around, do like side quests and shit. And if you do that, you know, you'll level up slowly enough and get enough money to level up properly and do all that.
Feels like the game has changed.
So it really isn't supposed to be a I'm gonna rush through this story in 6 hours type of deal, because otherwise you're just gonna not get the most out of it, not get the gold you need or fucking whatever. But this is where I'd say Skyrim is superior, even though it isn't. But in this specific aspect, it is. Skyrim doesn't really do pacing. Like it has its massive amount of like story, side quests, guild quests and shit, and there aren't like actual breaks in any story. But they like the leveling system and the way they do the quests and shit is you're basically just free to do whatever the fuck you want in any order that you want at any pace that you want. And Enderroll kind of forces you into the take it slow and steady approach.
True.
Which is also why the combat is much more difficult than Skyrim's.
Yeah.
It's not more difficult. The AI is still the same, but like the enemies are a bit more bullet spongy, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Which I believe is a really shitty way to up the difficulty. Like that's the cheapest way you can do it.
It is.
But I understand that when you're working on another game engine that you did not create, and you're basically just modding, it might be the only option that you have. So I can't really fault you there. And I've also in my playthrough added a couple of balance fixes. Ones that make certain amounts of weapons do more damage, including bows. Because bows got a bit of a nerf in Enderroll. Like they're nerfed to shit compared to Skyrim.
It's up to Uncle Poe.
I basically undid that. So I didn't like overpower them, but I downloaded a mod that just ups their damage just enough to be comparable to the rest of the weapons.
Yeah.
Right now, Brain's characters are just useless.
Yeah.
Trying for a move that lands him in control.
Well, when it gets to games like that, I think like
The
everything should
18K are
be
getting out of hand.
like really
We
balanced.
have to send
And
them. What the fuck are you doing?
if something is like way worse, then it's not balanced at all.
Yeah.
Look, I'll drop you here.
And
Cops might be
some
watching
like
us.
some
Hey,
people
Ricky,
in forums
keep
shit,
it
they
tight.
said that the developers
There
did
aren't that
this
many
to
decent guys left in this
uh,
game.
All right.
kind of steer you towards using a character that is more melee oriented, because that's what most of the enemies are kind of built around. And I can see that. At the same time, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not the way a game or a modder should develop their game. If they didn't want people to use range, just don't put it in there at all. Just that'd be equally as shitty, to be very honest, but at least it doesn't feel like a giant waste of time like it is in base Enderall.
Yep.
But
Oh, my
at least
character has to
they
go to
should be
bed.
better now.
My character essentially has to go to bed now.
Nice.
I like that in this game. You actually, the character actually has nightmares. But I've told someone else about the legacy idea as well, and so far they liked it.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I told someone else about the legacy idea as well, that I have like actually creating multiple legacies. And so far this person liked it, so. Where the fuck is the entrance to my home? Oh, not here.
I still have to kind of think what I'll be calling this playthrough then. It'll still be legacy off, but I'm not exactly sure what.
Yeah, because what legacy of the prophet, like because your character is the prophet,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah, but I don't really like the prophet title is kind of just a title that the rest of the characters give your character, but it isn't. It doesn't really define who your character is. Like that's just what they call you. But even like fucking Grandmaster Arentiel actually says that, you know, that's just the name that's been applied to this, but you can call it whatever the fuck you are, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. They still always call you prophet, but I don't know. It doesn't really fit the character.
True.
Because my character definitely doesn't agree initially with the whole prophet thing. It kind of just thinks that this is all a fluke, basically. We'll start believing it later on, but at least initially now.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And as weapons-wise, I'm definitely thinking that this is my preferred weapons of choice in any playthroughs. Using a lot of bound weapons. Fucking love those. One, they look cool, and they don't have any carry weight, obviously. You dabble in some magic, and you also dabble in basically just normal, like combat skills. So I'm thinking fucking Legacy of the Spell Sword, Legacy of the Ranger, whatever. Because he's more of a ranged guy, which is why I put that mod in.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Can always call it Legacy of the Fuckface if I really want to be accurate. But
Wow. I mean, it works, I presume, or I suppose. So I'm going to do a race. What type of race? I don't know. Seems to be a car race.
yeah. I really like, by the way, that the Golden Sickle. The first quest you have to like talk to people and like earn their recommendation or some shit. I like that. If you fuck that up big enough, you basically lock yourself out of an entire quest line.
Oh yeah. I've never
Fuck it
actually,
up hard enough.
I've never actually done that, but I did hear about that, and I did think that at the time as well. Like, fuck, I have to do this. I have to do this right.
Yeah. And I know, I believe one of them is actually like a trick question as well. So one guy basically tells you to beat up someone or whatever, and if you say, yeah, sure, I'll do that, he'd be like, oh, you fucking cunt. You're an asshole.
Yep.
We're not a bunch of thugs, we're fucking merchants. We don't go around beating people. which is why I'm also in this current playthrough. What I'm doing is I'm picking basically all of the choices in dialogue or quest related things that I haven't done, just so I can see like how they would alter, and then decide for myself what I'll do during the playthrough, like what would fit the most for the character, and also what is at the same time the most ideal for the story.
Yeah, no, I got that. Which is a
Like,
very
if I
smart
can-
way.
Because if I, especially doing like the first Golden Sickle mission, I think I'm not going to go for like the perfect ending, because I know that you could. There's 3 guys, and I think if you fuck up 2, then you're gone. But you can get 2 recommendations, and you don't have to fuck up the 3rd one.
No, I know that because I did 2 of the 3 right. I
no.
fucked one of them up.
Yeah, no, I fucked up in that trick question one. I was like, yeah, I'll beat them up, and he's like, no, you can't. It's like, oh fuck. But I got the other 2. But if I'm
you
going
want,
for
like-
like a more combat-related character, obviously he would probably say yes to that one.
True.
And still fuck up. Like it would logically be something that he'd do. So
If you
that's a
want,
bit-
I can go back in the recording and actually check which one I fucked up.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, sure.
See if you can do something with that information.
Yeah. I also really like the Golden Sickles, like basically rags to riches story approach, where you start basically as some random ass like intern at the store basically, and you kind of work your way up from there. So it really fits like a start of a playthrough as opposed to the end of it, like when your character has fucking nothing to his name.
True.
And just, it sounds like this kind of job, like when you just arrive in Ark with Jaspar, and he's like, yeah, so you just look around, I'll be waiting in the marketplace for you. And you can kind of just do whatever, and whenever you talk to him, you can actually start the main quest. But at any point, you can spend as long as you want and not do a fucking thing. But while you split off, knowing that you'll probably be in the city for a while, it's probably a good idea to get an actual job. So you walk into the store, he's like, hey, can I help out here a bit? And you start that. I know that quest line kind of ends on a somber note as well. Like it isn't the ideal ending. You kind of get fucked over by this one girl, who just, well, it's multiple endings, but the one I got is I got fucked over by her, literally, and then she left me.
And I know what I never actually completed it, but I have tried to like you can literally fuck her over as well.
We're coming as fast
Yeah,
as we
yeah,
can.
Yeah, so yeah, it's one way or another. It doesn't really end on a good note. Like the Golden Sickle is basically fucked. Your new friend basically dissed your ass, and then, well, your job is basically gone. At which point, my character will likely be more of a sellsword guy again, and somehow end up in the Valhalla. Because I know you start that quest by like basically fighting in like the arena.
Yep.
Which does sound like a good like next step. So if you've just been fucked over like mad by someone you really trusted, you're going to want to vent some frustration. And because my guy is already kind of like a hot-headed warrior, fighter type guy, he would probably sign up for the arena or something like that. Just earn some quick money, get some frustration leashed out of.
Yeah, my character
and roll
literally
into
did
the
everything
Valhalla
as
that
well.
way. Yeah. Because in the end of the day, you are kind of just a sellsword throughout the entire story as well. You're not really part of the Order. You just be this random guy that just got roped up into it. It's not like you chose to do any of that, like in Skyrim. Like you chose to do the College of Winterhold. You chose to join the Dark Brotherhood, or you chose to become a thief. Like those are such opposing like groups that any one character probably wouldn't join all of them. Like logically, if you're going to become the Archmage of fucking the College of Winterhold, you're probably not going to become the fucking top assassin of the Dark Brotherhood as well. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
True.
We'll still do it
You
because
decided
of
to join
museum
us.
reasons.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Come on in.
But it doesn't make a lot of sense either way. Because this is going to be like a more role-play-ish series, those are kind of choices I have to keep into account.
Yeah.
But as far as the Enderroll stories, they can be connected in such a way that it does kind of make sense for one individual character to go through all three of them.
Will fuck you in the way your wife never could.
Sonny, this is Way.
And then you know, I have to rope in like some side quests as well,
That's me.
because there are some really good side quests in here.
Glad you could come by. Ricky's told me all about
Now
you.
a couple have been added when the Forgotten Stories update came out, when the 2 killed questlines came into the story to begin with. Like a couple of like side quests were added as well, and they're really good. So obviously you still want to include those.
Whatever you want. Wait, why don't you take King out on the town and show him around?
Yeah, anytime.
It's like one
So
big
yeah,
playground,
that's
man.
why I'm
Nothing's
going
off
through the
limits.
entire fucking
You wanna
story
pick
now,
up some
just to
girls,
connect
get
these dots,
nasty,
see if I can get a roadmap
And with
together
Wade,
of
no one
what
will
to do
bother
when
you.
and when to do what.
Nobody fucks with son
Yeah,
on
that's extremely important.
If you don't mind showing me around.
Yeah, sure.
Because right
Especially
now
for a character
I
like
wish I
yours.
could go with you.
Yeah, because right now I joined the fucking Ulala first, and I would have joined the Golden Sickle
Yo,
second,
real nice to meet
but
you,
that like doesn't it doesn't not
Listen
make
to
sense,
this.
but it could have
I've been thinking.
gone way better.
We
Because
need
right
to
now,
get
like
a
I've
movie
got
role of some sort.
multiple thousands of pennies, and I'll just walk into a random store and ask to be an
I think we'll
intern.
start at the K
Like,
bar. The VIP
yeah,
room should
no,
give us what we need.
I'm already a master trader.
basically.
So you producing for Sonny?
Yeah, just this one time. Man, that guy's a
Also,
piece
by
of
the way, I
work.
think for your character, the
Fucking
trader,
clown, you ask me.
is
I'm glad
you can
said
still
it first.
cheat in like
Buddy
the
does
fucking
good
merchant's
business,
outfit
makes
and shit,
everyone
but
a
I
lot
think
of
it'd be
money.
more fitting
As far as his
if you
personality
slowly
goes,
progress into it, as opposed to
Good to know we're on
starting
the
out
same
as a
page.
well-established,
Fact is, you know, I got some
completely
other
like
business to
decked out
discuss.
trader to begin with.
But I don't think my partners back in the States would want to be in bed.
So here's the
with that
thing,
guy.
I cannot
Kind of
actually do
business.
anything
I got
in
friends.
the trading
Guys I
thing,
grew up
like earning money. I
got
can't do
real
that
good
without
automotive
actually
retail.
preparing for it.
Yeah, but they could use a good Hong Kong act.
So he
Access to
starts
that
out
good
as just a
agent
sell
route.
sort
Feel
of
me?
white run,
It's the reason I took the producing gig.
and
Vivian
and then he eventually
They are.
once he is
me.
once he has like enough skill points in trading,
I guess this is gonna be like one of them old school
he will
business
actually,
meetings. Where
you know,
show
do
me
what he
around
has to do
town
in
and
that.
Try to figure out if we're a good
Yeah,
fit.
yeah.
and then he decides to, you know, live the simple life and do trading.
Here we are, man. K bar.
And then eventually he ends up meeting with the Relic Hunter, going to a bar together. And then he tells his story.
Would like the VIP karaoke room?
It's right this way.
But he only goes for the he only goes for like the trading business once,
I mean, I'm here for the local flavor, but not
you know,
that.
once
And we find
he's
us
like
the right
ready
kind
for
of
that.
audience.
Once he's done with like just going into dungeons and such.
Yeah,
So he does essentially do a couple of dungeons, but
Hey there.
I need
What's
to
your name?
now prepare for that
Matushka.
because
I'm
the
Wes.
story, everything that I'm
Now
doing for
listen, I
that.
saw you looking at my friend.
that
I
is
figured
only
you
trading.
realize he's a famous
So when
American
I'm
celebrity.
starting to recording,
I just
it will
wanted to
only be
ask if you
trading.
mind keeping it a secret.
Ooh, how can
Yeah.
I say no?
Well, if you're not doing anything, maybe I can buy you silence with a drink.
but he's
Want to join us?
essentially
That's
it's a
very
more
nice of
cinematic
you.
series, that one.
So you're from Russia?
Yes. How'd you guess?
Ah, call it a hunch.
Oh, you.
You know, he's quite a simpleton.
Oh, he shouldn't be, since he's going to go into trading, in which you need a brain.
Here, have a seat.
True.
I'm gonna find a few more people to join us.
He can at least start out as a simpleton, and then find out that he really has a knack for this trading thing.
True. But
Hello, ladies.
he doesn't know
Hey,
anything
Mr.
about
VIP.
trading in that
Want
sense.
to buy us girls a drink?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like,
My friend
like
and I
currently
gonna
he's
enjoy
just
your
he's
company?
just accepting
Try us on
missions
and see what you get.
as a sell sort, and he's just
All right. Why don't you join
he goes
my
to those
friend?
dungeons,
I'll be
he
in a
steals
second.
everything and sells that,
Yeah.
and that's how he learns about the actual trading.
How about you and I go find ourselves a hotel room?
And that's also how he gets enough skill points for trading, because he's selling all the time.
Yeah.
You okay, miss?
Wait, poor guy, that's my girl, so why don't you fuck off?
I'm son on ye, motherfucker. Now get out of here before I break every bone in your body.
Oh man, no, sorry, I didn't know who you were.
Guy seemed like he was getting a little pushy.
We get that a lot.
You work here?
Yes.
So, you allowed to join the customers for a drink?
Oh, that sounds nice.
By the way, I'm Wei.
I don't think I've
But
seen you
he's,
here before. I'm Ilyana.
Yeah, yeah.
He eventually,
don't come to places
so
like
we do
this.
eventually need to make
Hear
that
from a
mod
friend.
though,
Well, if you ever want to hang out
to
with
get him
places
to make
not
him
like
a
this,
follower.
let me know.
Yeah.
I'd like that. Can I
And
call
you know why?
Sounds good.
Well,
Because
Thanks.
otherwise the two
Give
of
me a
them
call
can't
sometime.
quote unquote meet and like actually sit in the bar. Because that is what I want eventually. He
Yeah.
has to eventually sit in a bar with him. And he just
Damn,
tells his
Wei.
story, and that's how
Who knew Hong Kong was
his
full
entire
of such
story.
beautiful women?
Friendly too.
How do you not know Hong Kong have beautiful girls?
But he
You
pretty much
just had to
explains
come
his
to the
story.
right place.
And that's
Well,
how
I
I'm
expect you girls to make
planning
sure
on doing
King
that
never
series.
makes that mistake again.
You can count on us, baby.
Have you seen the entire trailer
Love
stories of
American men. Don't
what's
we,
his name
Tina?
again?
All right,
Halsey
Wei.
Lion?
Why don't you show us what you got?
I think so.
Come on,
I think
Wei.
I've watched quite a
Let's
bit of
see
it.
those
Yeah, so like
lungs.
I'm planning on doing it a
I'll
little
show
bit
you
in
mine
that
if you
type
show
of
me
way.
yours.
Because that is just an easier way of doing it. Like that way I also skip over most of the walking.
Yeah, I get it.
And that way I don't, you know, like for instance I walk into Rift and I see those I see that what was her name again? There's this one Sapphire trying to you know
Yeah.
push the other one like trying to pretty much get money out of the guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I'm dealing with that as the relegant, I can't do that as the trader. So I need to already go into the town or into the city first. Same for that murder in Markarth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
Like I won't show that. So that's why it's better to have like a little bit of a what is it called again?
You really have charisma.
In a more of a fucking hell. I completely forgot what it's called. Cinematic way.
Just keep coming. Keep it going.
Oh yeah.
And that way I don't have to deal with random things happening to me. It makes sense, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And that way I get to make some good shots as well of the character. And he's also not allowed to actually go into dungeons anymore.
I am not a dungeon dreader. This is beneath me.
No, he did do that in the past, like going after banisters, but he swore that off when he became a merchant.
Yeah.
Like he'd much rather just pay someone to do that. And I think that just fits the character more.
That was so good.
Impressive. Oh yeah. Hey Wei. Hey, come get a picture of this, will you? Wei here has been promising me a taste of Hong Kong. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah. Bring it, baby.
But it's true, right?
Come on, let's bounce. You know what?
Yeah.
You give good tourists, Wei.
Well, it's my town, least I can do.
Yo, Wei. Don't think I'll forget that, man. Come on, my people will like you, huh? You got the right fare. Shit. Too many motherfuckers think all you gotta do is jump bad and wear the right colors. Nah. Business is a business. You feel me? You gotta be in it with the right people. Yeah, I can see you fitting right in the States even. Yeah. If you ever want to change the scene.
I like this guy here in Sleepy Dogs is like, you know,
Keep that in mind.
I can see you in the States.
I've been waiting for you.
And
Stand back.
Stand back. You crazy? This is icing on the fucking cake.
And the most fun part is, like, this character literally has been to the States. Oh, knife.
Alright.
Yeah, he literally went to the States because his little sister, who also died there, overdosed herself.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Well, thanks to a guy that you essentially kill. Well, not essentially kill, but
That's some nasty ass shit you got going on.
he kills Winston, the one that you have to be, you have to help out. And well, you know, after all of that, you bring him to his mother,
Alright, so listen, man.
who comes at him with a
I'm
cleaver.
going back in a week or so. Alright? I'll tell my boys I got
Lovely.
the man for them.
Yeah.
All right.
They'll want to start slow, but I'm guessing they can move as much product as you
But
can
she
ship.
first gives him some stew.
Huge, man.
Stew
These
that
boys
has
got some
the
big
meat
ideas,
of
too. I'm talking
a
all
friend
the
of him
legit shit
in
their
there.
money goes into gotta go somewhere. You feel me?
Because he is the
Back
second
home, we're
person
really
you bring
cracking
there.
down. Brothers might be looking for a little offshore stash. Yeah.
I want to get out of the car.
Set that up and kept it safe. Yeah, he'd have
God
a whole
damn it.
river of green to deal with. You feel me?
Well, I could swing that for you. I still got contacts
Okay,
stateside
not.
who could set up the other side of things.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Okay, there's one thing that I really dislike about this game. About this game,
Yo, you ever work
Well,
in movies?
it's
Wayne?
camera.
Nah, too much bullshit. I mean, look at Sonny Walk.
Ah.
Nah, man. Come on, that's what's good about it.
Go
Everybody's a
backwards and the
fucking
camera just
moron.
locks.
You come in with muscle and money, and you too can call the shots.
You got a point.
And then go forwards, and the camera is still locked. You have to drive for long enough before the camera unlocks itself. You literally just lose control of the camera the moment you go backwards. It's fucking horrendous. And then this is supposed to be a game where you have like a free look in a car. Even in the settings I have free look on. And the camera just locks the moment you go backwards. It's... why?
That's a bit annoying.
Yeah. So, I hope I'm done with the game soon, which hopefully is today. Okay, let's just check my stats somewhere. Yeah, I need 30% more of the game. I've done 70%. And that is 70% main story. The side content, I'm like 25% that. I know that because I actually got an achievement for it. I got an achievement for 10% and then a 25, so...
All right.
Oh, hey there, Mental
Thanks, man. I really
Spenny Vouchers.
appreciate it,
You're
really.
definitely
It's real cool
not
to
going
meet
to
you.
betray
We'll
us
see
at
you
the end
around.
of the story.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
seem like such a nice
Hopefully
guy.
first night of men.
Oh, right.
Well then.
Fucking hate that
Looks
fight
like this
as well
is
as
the
you have
beginning
to
of a
do.
beautiful friendship.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take
Yes,
care.
I never could win that.
Yeah, just, I could never fucking like figure it out in time what the fuck I needed to do.
Once you get the first one down, you have to attack the other one.
Yeah, but I could never get the fucking first one down.
No, that is something that I was able to do. I was able to do that quite comfortably.
Right.
But yeah, no. Then the second one was still up, and I didn't do enough damage to the first one in time,
Yeah.
and then I died. A
Yeah,
lot.
same.
Because holy freaking shit, the fight is horrible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I understand they wanted to do something special with that fight, but holy fucking shit, the way that they did that was horrible.
Oh yeah.
Like, I get that I get that you want to do it like in a bit of a way like The Witcher does his fight, where like very like a lot of steps are important. But you know, those make sense and those are logical and those work. The fight in there is just what the hell. Also, I stole a truck.
Of course you did.
Here's the thing, this is a truck that has to go to a very specific warehouse. And if I bring this, I think I don't know how much I earn, but you know. I just saw it and I was like, yep. But honestly, I am actually going to install that special edition as well. And I'm probably going to go through it on stream, but not on recording.
Right, okay.
I do it on purpose.
Of course.
Well, here's the thing, I've already recorded the game. I don't feel like I can do it the second time. Like, I've gone for the main storyline, sure, but like Skyrim I was able to do it more times, but that's because with Skyrim I just had a new idea. Endor was a little bit more... I don't know how to say it. It is just more focused on what you did beforehand. Like, a couple of playthroughs are still going to feel the same.
Yeah, because you've got like quite a specific start to the story, don't you?
Yeah, and not just that, it's also like, yeah, no, you have the golden sickle and you have the other thing. And then you have the main storyline. Sure. I need more, I want more options, I want more things to do. I just feel like in Endor you don't have enough to do.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Skyrim, because it has like fucking 4 guilds plus the main quest line and mod upon mod of story things.
Yeah.
You definitely have a lot more options. And you're also a bit more restricted in that way, yeah.
Yeah, plus you have that arcane fever, so I can't even I can't even just do things in like a very specific way and then just heal myself afterwards with that. Because I'm just going to die of arcane fever if I do that.
Yeah. To be honest, like I've been using fucking the first shitty ass healing spell that you get early on for quite a while now, up to level 11. And I haven't really gotten to like a high. I mean, I've got, let's see, 61% now, which is still doable. But if you got like a couple of ambrosia potions, you can get that down quite a lot.
Yeah, but it's still like you're still forced to like play in like a certain way. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like for me, the choices don't really change, even with a different character, because I kind of know the choices. When I get to like Cyberpunk, I could play like multiple. I could play that multiple times in the end. Because every choice is different anyway. But
pretty much, yeah.
And even in Skyrim, there's still some interesting choices that you can make. But I don't feel like Endor has that.
I mean, it kind of does, to be very honest. Like there are
don't mind you fucking her.
definitely is some different endings to definitely the main story in general, which you know Skyrim doesn't have.
Are we clear? Of course.
The quest lines themselves,
getting
they've
attached,
got
are you?
varying endings, and even like each individual quest can end up in different ways and not necessarily end the quest line. I think the Golden Sickle is the only one that you can genuinely fail if you fuck up hard enough.
Man, let me tell you.
But I know the rollout has different endings. The Golden Sickle has different endings.
Yeah,
there's side quests as well that can drastically change depending on what you do.
There's no other feeling like
yeah, but that still doesn't mean the character changes all that much.
Speaking of stars, I need to go pick up Vivian. Let Wade do it. You and I have more business to discuss.
Kind of not.
How about it, Wade?
It's not enough for me to do like an entire new playthrough for YouTube.
Sure.
Because I'll be going to the same main locations still.
Nah, of course not.
Yeah.
Here, take my car.
You kind of do in Skyrim as well, but I can get what you're coming from.
Go ahead and fuck
And Skyrim just feels different.
Just don't damage the
In
goods.
Skyrim, you can kind of make it look and feel completely different depending on the mods you install.
Yep.
And the role, because it's already kind of like modded to shit, just from the ground up. Basically, it always kind of feels the same.
Yeah. But like I know that the Golden Sickle has different endings because I actually followed every storyline. And I have actually one character where he wants to actually complete the golden sickle quest line in a specific way.
Yeah.
But like that is I think for him, if you stay with the golden sickle, you can also end up with her, and that can go 2 ways as well.
Yeah.
Because you can either steal the artifact for yourself, or I think give it to her.
Yep.
But you can also say no to both
Who are you?
parties.
I'm Wei. Ricky sent me.
Yep.
Didn't he tell you?
Which is
No,
something
I
that
was
I've done
expecting
as well.
Ricky.
Everything okay?
Sounds
Everything
like
is
it, yeah.
not okay.
That also gives you an
Is it
achievement.
wrong of me to want to see my boyfriend? Why do I
Of course
put
it
up with
does.
this?
No, Vivi, it's not wrong.
And all endings
you
have
put up with it because
achievements
Ricky
and
loves you.
advancements.
But
But what?
since your boyfriend isn't driving, I get to sit in front. Why are the bad ones always so good looking? I'm Sandra. What's your name again?
It's Wei. Ricky talks about him a lot.
Oh, all nice things, I'm sure. And you're here to basically do whatever we want?
Something like that. What do you have in mind?
Do you have steady hands at high speeds?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can provide references if you like.
Are you trying to talk him into one of those street races you always go on about?
Oh, that's great.
So what's the deal, Wei?
I have
You
to
a
drive
gangster like
some
Ricky?
girls
He's not
around.
a gangster, don't say that.
Let's say I'm as much of a gangster as Ricky.
Oh, that's too bad. Recently I've wanted to date a gangster.
Well, maybe I'll see if I can find one for you.
That would be nice. What's Ricky doing anyways? Why is he too busy?
I don't know. Something with Sonny.
Sonny? That guy's a creep and a perv.
It's okay.
Why? What'd he do?
Nothing, but he tried. I was at a party on Wallace Chung's yacht. I was like 16. I got so high.
This quest already is weird.
That's
for
him,
the
that's
story
him.
quest.
Pull up.
Oh no.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Huh. This is your new boyfriend?
Not yet. Why? Are you jealous?
Of this guy?
Hey, so Sandra says you like to race. How about it? Now, if you win, I'll let you take the girls home.
Wei?
I'm not sure how much that's worth. Okay, we race for the girls and 100,000.
Sure, I'll take your money too.
You racing with the girls in your car? The extra weight will slow you down, idiot.
Think of it as your head start, Alex. Because you're gonna need it.
Think of it as your head start. 呢條粉腸你唔好帶我啊 I'll show him.
And I have to do a race.
This is gonna be great. All right. Vivi and I won't talk.
And I've already been doing races a lot in this game.
Sweet! You know how to drive.
I fucked someone over. Technically, I rammed into a silent accident. And he flew into the wall, so...
Uh-oh. Well, he's having a bad day.
I think he's also supposed to be like the main guy you're racing against during this race. I'm looking at the fact that his car was completely red, so... I feel like I've already been on first place for like 30% of the race.
Oh my god, my foot is beating so fast.
Is that the police?
I don't want to get arrested. That could be really bad.
Oh, guess what? The police are showing up.
Well,
Shit! So nice. You are out of control. I like it.
$80. $90. Yep, I win this. And 1. That's 100,000.
Great.
Steady hands. Gotta give you that.
Thanks.
Oh, get a room, you two.
Oh, shit! The police!
Oh, cops, perfect.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Ow! Okay, if there's one thing in this game that I hate, then it's the side of the car that you should get into it.
The police!
The police? Are they after us? Oh no!
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Right, Wei?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, I go to the police.
Oh, you lost some, thank God.
Nice work, Wei.
You know what the only thing about this game is that I
Driving.
dislike?
Oh, that's it, just over there.
So like you always drive on the left side of the fucking road.
That was fun, Wei. Thanks.
Anytime.
Vivi, give Wei my number and tell him he can take me out on a second date.
Sandra says you can take her on a second date if you want.
Yeah, I got that. Thanks.
Thanks for taking us out today.
It was my pleasure.
Alright, mission done. You know what that means?
Oh.
It means I can use another shrine here.
Hmm.
Yep. I'm getting phone numbers, by the way, of girls during the entire story now, and I haven't talked to any of them just yet.
Oh, poor girls.
Yeah, their problem.
That's true.
Like, that is all for, like, after I'm done with the story, you know?
Wei, it's Ilyana. I need your help.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
My friend Katushka, she's gone missing. Nobody's seen her in a week. Katushka doesn't have a visa. She's illegal. Girls like her go missing all the time, but usually they don't have anywhere to go for help.
I'll check it out.
Would you? Oh, thank you.
We should be in a restaurant. A nice restaurant with an expensive.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Let's get myself a car. Sure.
Like, don't go too crazy on this one, Wei.
Honestly, I can't wait to Cotillon in Cyberpunk.
Wait, what? Sorry?
I can't wait to actually Cotillon in Cyberpunk as well.
Oh, I can go on to offline mode if you want.
No, I first want to complete this game. Like, when this game is done, like, I can at least make some space as well for Enderroll. Alright, the next mission is called Bad Luck. Well then.